Saturday Night Baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Matt Shoemaker gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Cesar Hernandez.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jed Lowry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Lowry, the runner at first with 2 gone. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. A's 0, Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Kendall Graveman is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away. Well, the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, one man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Joyce is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, center fielder, Mike.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch is a sinker too low, 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Justin Upton would be next. Line toward the alley in left center. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Chopped weakly to the left. Chapman brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Here's Matt Joyce now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He carries a .308 batting average. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. A's are into the box now. Zach Kozar, who drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. But there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for route number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Albert Pujols. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Next up for the A's, Josh Phegley. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Now here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Calhoun aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Popped him up. Fegley shading to his right. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Coward. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now two men in scoring position. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He reached on a single in his first try. Lays off 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Fegley has a play. And that ends the inning. Angels get just the one. Ready for another chance? Mark Canha. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that misses for ball 1. Canha stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
I mean, the obvious key right now is his movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Calhoun has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Lowry now.
Jed Lowry.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Here's Chris Davis now. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Started that swing a bit too early.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw pulls Pujols right off the base, and they won't get the out here.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Davis at second. Olsen at first. 2 out in the inning. Hard hit ball to short. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the A's open it up 4-1 now.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Into the box now, Josh Fegley. As the first pitch here have been high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 now. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-1 Oakland. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Riding in once again, Zach Cozart. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 1-2 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit on the ground out for short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Runner at first here, one man out. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Cozart is off at first with 2 away. 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The next 3-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as this. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Max. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and one. Three and one.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Mark Hanna. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. but they lead it 4-1.
And leading off for the Halos.
Into the box, Rene Rivera. He singled his last time up. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Sliced hard on the ground. Taken there by Lowry. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back his way. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Caleb.
Digging in the switch hitter, Caleb Coward. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Coward leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Justin Anderson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Riding in once again, Jed Lowry. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike. Missed with a slider. Two-two pitch just missed. Three-two pitch. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Runners on first with 1 down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Matt.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Matt Joyce will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Calhoun. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Justin Upton now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Emilio Pagan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch on its way to Upton. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Changeup in for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now that's popped up. Olson is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7, Matt.
Ready once again, Zach Cozart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Albert now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Joyce is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. As a look, now the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Hits this one hard the other way. Lowry's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. They trail it 4-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
Striding in.
Nick Tropiano.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. That's wide, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Way out in front. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Ready for another chance. Cole Calhoun, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Lowry. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Rene Rivera. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Lowry's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. So now it's Mark Canha. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Up with it is Kinsler, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Kinsler's got it. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Center fielder, number 27, Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Here's Justin Upton now. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Liam Hendricks comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Liam Hendricks.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Off the rocks and gone. And a step off.
Third baseman, number 7. Zach Kozar.
Stepping in now, Zach Kozar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Left side. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Blake Trinan enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Kozar, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? And there's out number 2.
The batter.
So stepping in, Ian Kinsler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the aim. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt.
The Athletics. Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Hit weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up for the A's, Josh Begley. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to left field. Upton going back at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3.
Well, any insurance run you can put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. Career against Blake Trinan, batting at an even 400.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Calhoun.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Fegley over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
And now for the Angels, Rene Rivera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a hard liner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In there, strike 1. Career against Blake Trinan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Oakland A's took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kendall Graveman earns his first win of the season. Matt Shoemaker takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Blake Trinan hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors.